for the Kings. They've got Levine. Sabonis is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Barbosa in at the 1 spot. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware.
He gets that one.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Leonard kicks to Zubac. Harden right side. And Harden with the stop.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. Now, Coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thanks, David. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
First personal foul.
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Barbosa finds Levine. And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Levine.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Here's Powell. Pass to Leonard for the 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And it's good for 2.
DeMar DeRozan operating on the interior. So savvy, so crafty.
And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2. Sacramento leading by 15. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Porter. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Down low. Harden can't hit. Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Barbosa gets the bucket.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Clippers trail by 18. Here's Harden. Nice D from Barbosa.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Jay Crowder. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players, but his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And it's sent back by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And the Kings making a change here. Lyles checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Dunn's checked in. Sacramento with the ball. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Murray, the pass to Barbosa. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Taking a look at some stats for Dunn. How he did last season. He averaged about 5 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubats. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Barbosa against Harden. Outside Leonard. Dunn kicks to Harden. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, the mechanics of James Harden's shooting are just so defined and on point. He gets the ball, and he's ready to shoot right away.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
Barbosa up top. Eubanks defending. LaVine gets the bucket.
LaVine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Harden. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their... scoring more than anything else.
Great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
To stop the run. Rebound by the Kings. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the game.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to...
For Los Angeles. The second quarter. And so it's the Sacramento Kings rolling along with a 27.
54. The Clippers. 27. And your king, you can't see.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
They've got Junior. Levine is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Monk in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Harden inside the 3-point line. Monk grabs the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Barbosa's shot is off. And Los Angeles guys shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Leonard kicks to Jones. Levine against Powell. Banked in off the glass.
Norman Powell.
Powell's got his second basket of the night.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see you.
Monk dishes to Barbosa. DeRozan in the corner. Beyond the arc. And it's Barbosa again missing. Powell, the pass to Leonard. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Nice D from Sabonis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Levine, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Leonard against Levine. Fades away. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. DeRozan on the wing, defended by Jones. Levine dishes to Barbosa. 5 to shoot. Here's Monk. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
When a pick like that...
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Kings on top, running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard.
Changes in for the Kings. Alex Lenz checked in for DeRozan. Ellis comes in for Monk. And Junior subbed in for Carter. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Batum. Leonard comes in for Powell. Kevin Porter's checked in for Dunn. And James Harden has subbed in for Patty Mills. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Drew Eubanks. Kevin Porter is out there with Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the 5 spot.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Kings.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Valanciunas.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Feeds it to Len. Stolen by Zubats. Leonard looking over the floor. Sacramento grabs the miss. And here is Lyles. Stolen by Harden. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our...
You know how it goes. Plotting with ass, we were just struggling on unemployment, back on the ropes. I had to get it in motion, get it in motion. Listen to Quick on the radio, then were the days. Balancing options, getting in so many ways. So many plays, I ended up playing it safe. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. 1, 2, 3, go. Watching you is making me vomit, I'm dominant, juggling how many flows. Please don't compare me to none of these. I touch it and turn into dominant gold. All of the time that I spend in myself is in silence, I'm ducking and dodging these slide on you. You thought that I ran out of, that's when it's time to making them. try nothing to prove the way that I'm killing the mic. Couldn't imagine this happening back when my mama was making a stew with the rice. Enrolled in college for only like half a semester. I knew that it wouldn't suffice. Said that I'd either be in jail, but my destiny couldn't have proven them right. I had to get it in motion. Let's 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 get it in motion. So, I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I want to be, and I apologize.
See.
Corner, corner.
Oh, nice.
Green bean.
Good shot, Chris.
I can't let Keon Ellis lose on 2K TV.
Nah, we can't have that. We can't have that.
Pressure's on us today, Keon.
Is it though? I don't know. I feel like I feel the pressure too. Oh yeah, no chance.
Get that board.
Back corner. Good defense. Good defense.
Oh yeah. Oh
There we
man.
go.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. We've got Domantas Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine, Dennis Jr., and it's Monk in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Suns, KD and Nurkic are the big men for them. Tyus Jones is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Beal in at the 3 slot. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Here's Booker after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Nurkic with the ball. He's picked up by LaVine. Beal, no good. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. The message that he sent to his team is that they need to be laser focused on DeMar DeRozan. He told me DeRozan can expect to see plenty of double teams. He said if they're going to beat us tonight, DeMar's not going to be the guy to do it. And of course, DeMar may have something to say about that. We'll find out. Back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Jones from outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
And we're watching two teams looking to make that next step. They want to break out of the middle of the pack, prove they can do some damage.
Now here's Jones. And the shot goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for you, B.A. But Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect, so I doubt that that trend changes for them anytime soon.
The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Outside Monk. Back to Junior. Pass to LaVine. And that one's good.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Here's Jones. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
And Junior with the basket on the assist by Monk. Barbosa's got 5 now.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Booker. Last game, he had 28 points. Shoots over Monk. Booker, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. 4-point game. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix. And now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big three of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Allen. He came away with 14 points in his last game, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Junior outside. Ellis passes to Barbosa. On the wing, Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and over Dunn. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Suns trail by 7. Pass to Morris. Dunn with it. Now here's Richards. Dunn with it. Defended by Murray. The shot by Dunn, no good. The Kings have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Valanciunas passes to Barbosa. It's rebounded by Morris. The Suns have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. "35 seconds left in the opening quarter. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Kings lead by 7. Here's Ellis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 17 seconds left to play in the first. And he gets that one.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Morris for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Now Junior. That's tipped. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And so it's Sacramento with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc to the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. He's going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Murray comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Crowder, he's checked in for Monk. And Junior subbed in for Ellis. Monte Morris is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Jones. Coming off a 12-point game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Sabonis. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. And the Kings lead by 13.
Oh, man, with how skilled Sabonis is, you can't forget that this dude is giant. He's 6'11", 240. It is tough to knock him off his shot.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Jones. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now Murray. To the middle. That one drops for him. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Kings?
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Domantas Sabonis. .46 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Morris passes to Dunn. Here's Nurkic. The kick out to Morris. There's the triple. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, Junior. Here's Crowder. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill. Junior outside. To the inside. Levine. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Barbosa's got 4 assists now tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings leading by 17 at the end of the period, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Taking a look at Sacramento, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Junior in at point guard.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
And so here's Phoenix. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jones. Off the mark there with a 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And Barbosa gets it to go.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Durant against DeRozan. Yep, that one's good. DeRozan's got 8.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt. Drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then. And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result.
41 seconds left in the third. Barbosa passes to Lynn. And he lobs it up top.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Basket's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Jones, the pass to Dunn. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Suns. The Kings also with a sub. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Dunn. And here's Richards. 4 on the clock. Here's Beal. Phoenix no good that time either.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And so it's Sacramento in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be right back with you short. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big...
Changes for Sacramento. Keegan Murray's checked in for McDermott. Malik Monk comes in for Zach LaVine. And Junior subbed in for Carter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
They've got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Team foul.
First one falls for him. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Morris comes in for Jones.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Monk passes to Barbosa. Back to Monk. Pass to Barbosa. Clock at 6. Here's Murray. Sinks that one from the post.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Kings.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Malik Monk.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
The kick out to Morris. Launches a 3. Len pulls it in. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Lays it up and banks it in.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Durant uses the glass on the layup.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
11 seconds left in the game. Monk passes to Barbosa. Puts up a deep three. Missed it. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Like if it needed to get serious, yeah, we got this one.
So you're just messing around.
Nice take.
I knew we were going to play with you today, but I didn't know you were going to submit a top play for the show, Keon.
I probably have some clips in my gallery that could actually make a...
Oh, you did?
I probably do.
Yep. Nice. Get it.
Ooh,
nice.
Yeah, we'll take it. Right? We'll take it.
Let's get a stop here, guys. Get that 90 steal rating.
I know, man. That's actually, I'm happy about that.
Good help, Keon.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very... Now Sacramento starting five. They've got Monk, DeRozan out there with Sabonis. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Barbosa in at the one. And for San Antonio, Sohan is the four with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the five. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Barnes in at the three, the small forward. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Craig is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Now here is Barbosa. And it's Fox with the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
And his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Sohan. Spurs passing it around. Castle misses. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, when DeRozan is assertive like that, it's a huge plus for this offense.
Here's Castle. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Rebound by the Kings.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
DeRozan's shot is good.
With his strength and explosiveness, DeRozan's so imposing when he gets it inside.
Fox passes to Sohan. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple. Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him. Progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, he might be a bit wiry, but LaVine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
Here's Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Sabonis. The Spurs have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Free throw good, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs, with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, here is Barbosa. Last time, 14 points for him. LaVine kicks to Barbosa. Jacks up a three, and that comes off the assist by LaVine. Barbosa's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Sacramento. Fox passes to Sohan. Back to Fox. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Barbosa. He kicks it to Monk. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Back to Monk. We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And these first meetings are always interesting. I'm curious what matchups we'll see.
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Keegan Murray's checked in for LaVine. And it's Ellison for Monk.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Murray dishes to Barbosa. From past the arc. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barbosa's got 11 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Paul with the bucket.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
Kings leading now by 12. Ellis on top, covered by Vassell. Barbosa for three. Rebound San Antonio. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Vassell, the bounce pass. Paul passes to Mamu Kalishvili. Here's Bassett. Shot clock at 5. Paul outside. From deep three-point land. And no good that time.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
19. Your Spurs, you dance team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Junior. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Murray. Then it's Ellis, and it's Levine in at the 3 slot. Here's Paul after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Barbosa against Paul. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
For 3, Barbosa. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And Sacramento has possession. Levine kicks to Barbosa. Off target with his 3. Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the 3 ball. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. Count that bucket.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Sacramento leading by 18. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Here's Sohan. Sacramento making their last shot. Wembanyama outside. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Levine. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Kings on top, running away with it.
That's the end of the first half of the score. Spurs 20, the Kings 51.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Outside, Fox. Off target from three-point range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Monk finds DeRozan. Now here is Barbosa. Puts up a 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Ball's knocked loose, and the Kings pushing it up now. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
It's nice to see DeRozan take flight and turn back the clock a little bit.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Castle. Monk defending. Castle misses.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Barbosa for 3, and another 3 for Sacramento.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
To end the run, Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
The 11-footer against Sacramento.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Clock at 6. Floats it up for Junior. And the jam by LaVine.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Here's Sohan. DeRozan defending. Here's Fox. No good again that time.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Now here is Barbosa. Defense is right there. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Just no resistance. Inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Maurice checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Ellison for Malik Monk. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Hall. It's hauled in by Lyles. The Kings have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Johnson against Barbosa. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Paul. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
Now the pass to Lyles. It's Ellis on the wing. Shoots from the elbow. Good work there as it goes.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Kings on top, just dominating this one. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for you.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
get you down. Then I CC'd every girl that I'd CC round town. And hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smiling. All around me true, but I'm no island. Peninsula maybe, makes no sense, I know crazy. Give up all this that's in my lap, no looking back. Spaceships don't come equipped with mirrors. They dip as quick as they can. The atmosphere is now rich. I'm so like a I'm glad it's night. So the light from the sun would not burn me on my when I shoot the moon. High jump the broom like a preemie out the womb. My partner yelling too soon. Do it. Reconsider. Read some litter. Sure on the subject. You sure? You know we got your back like chiropractic. If that dirty, now hurry, go on to the altar. I know you ain't a remember what I taught you. Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, hey, keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, man. These girls are smart, 3 stacks. These girls are smart. Play your part, play your part. The choosing lover never.
I'm just a little worried here. I'm freaking out internally.
Don't be worried. I'm corner.
Great, fine.
Don't be worried, Alexis. Don't be worried, Alexis.
Yeah, have no fear. So do any of you try to like rhythm shoot?
I rhythm shoot. Top right. Chris, top left. Chris, top left.
Yeah.
Mark's purple hair. He can shoot.
That's me.
Right side.
Rhythm just for you, Keon.
There it is.
Rhythm just for you.
There we go.
Chris, nice pass. Good shot.
Yep, good pass. Corner.
Great find.
Green.
Great shooting, Chris. Right on. Love it.
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday night basketball. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Randall in at the 4. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Junior, he's out there with Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Boy, evolving over time this part of his game. When Monk does look to set up his teammates, that's a big asset.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the triple. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Lets the 3 fly. DeRozan with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. And Sabonis slams it in.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Can they get it? Outside for Randall. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Minnesota ball.
Okay, a moment to check out the league leaders in steals. On defense, the Kings. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Murray. The Kings have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Poke loose. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. To the paint. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
From deep, Junior drills it from deep. Barbosa's got his second bucket of the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Alexander Walker with it, now guarded by Junior. Back come the Kings in transition.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And Minnesota calls time here, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Minot comes in for McDaniels. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Dillingham subbed in for Conley. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit. But size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Dillingham. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Kings lead by 13. Here's Levine. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Randall, good.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
For Sacramento, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Levine finds Junior. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he recovers it. Junior outside. On the wing, Levine. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Randall, the pass to Reed. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
Pass to Ellis. Back to Junior. The 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Substitution here for Sacramento. Lynn's checked in for Sabonis. Crowder comes in for Murray. Malik Monk's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Junior subbed in for Ellis. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for DiVincenzo. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. The Kings, number 1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
They've got Jay Crowder. Malik Monk is out there with Junior. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Levine in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Minnesota ball.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Minot's checked in. Here's Randall. And rejected.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Out to the right wing.
First half. 2 minutes.
Junior outside. 6 on the shot clock. To get back on track. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Alexander Walker. Valanciunas with a rebound. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Randall deciding where to go with it. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
Yeah. And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Lynn. Outside Monk. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Junior. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Outside Monk. Yep, that one goes. And now it's an 11-point Sacramento lead.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
31. The Timberwolves. 20.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Sacramento making a change here. Junior's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 11. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
On the wing, Murray. Ooh, Murray showing his strength down low.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Conley passes to Gobert. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Out left to the wing. From deep, Conley. Rebound by the Kings. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Junior outside. On the wing, DeRozan. Over McDaniels. And another basket for Sacramento.
Few guys, if any, do it better. DeRozan knows the mid-range shot is his patented shot, and he makes it happen.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
McDaniels against DeRozan. McDaniels can't hit.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, a skilled player already. Keegan Murray is committed to only getting better and becoming more dangerous out there.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Monk. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Alexander Walker. And Murray drops them both.
And the physical style Murray plays with will serve him well in this league.
Conley passes to Reed. DeRozan against McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Reed in the post. Working on Sabonis. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Outside Murray. Pass to Barbosa. DeRozan, left side. Kicks it to Junior. The 3 is up.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3, DiVincenzo. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Barbosa passes to DeRozan. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys. Showing us why right there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. DeRozan against Randall. Stolen by Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break. McDaniels can't hit. The Kings lead by 16. Down low. Barbosa. And Junior throws it down.
LaVine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Outside Reed. Back to Conley. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Barbosa. DeRozan outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. Banked it in off the glass. Sabonis has got 8 points.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And so it's Sacramento ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Trey Lyles is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Timberwolves trail by 20. DiVincenzo on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Nice D from Valanciunas. Sacramento shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Here's Ellis. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Dillingham, no good. The Kings lead by 20. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
And he drops the first. It's both from the stripe. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Lyles. And so here's Sacramento. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Reed finds DiVincenzo. Great D that time from Monk. For Sacramento, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Nails it from 3.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Valanciunas covering. Monk against DiVincenzo. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Sinks the tray. Dillingham's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Lyles. On the wing, LaVine. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. DiVincenzo can't hit. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. Outside Monk. Up top Levine. Covered by Alexander Walker. Launches it. And the Kings with another 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
That one goes in.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Everything was absolutely on point.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And clearly they have this team's number, winning the first 2 meetings with 2 left to play against the Timberwolves.
And what a huge performance it was for Junior.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Pass to Ellis. Crowder, left side. And yep, it's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Garza, no good. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Kings. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg.
With whom I wanna be, and I apologize if this message gets you down. Then